By my accomplice in prime time, Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dennis. Should be a great one today.
Today, North Melbourne versus the Saints. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. We have the toss of the coin. St Kilda winning the toss. Anticipation is high, players are ready, and the game is underway.
My thoughts before a big game were usually pretty simple. I'd tell myself to stick to your game and you'll win.
Squeezes on a handball, smothers it. Booted by Cunnington. Savage grabs that one. Kicks it. Nice hands. Thumps the pigskin. Takes it well. Opportunity now for Nunes. A long way out. Boots it. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Almost the peg. That drop punt works well for Billings. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Going for goal number 1. Pinpoint accuracy from Nunes.
It's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space.
Goldstein got a fist on it. Takes possession. Robertson delivers a nice bump for Garner. It'll be all tied up if he kicks this one. Garner goes goalward. It's true. That's his first. The ruckman giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Takes possession. Robertson has the ball. Good tap from Longer. Savage was taken high. Savage slams it on the boot. Willett has it. Kicks it. Akers presents and takes the mark. Kicks it. Minchington, the better man there.
Minchington, it's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Gilbert with the shot. That miss is going to come back to haunt him.
It's not the score he was looking for. Puts boot to ball. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Minchington on a 45-degree angle. It's just a question of accuracy. Goal from a long way out by Minchington. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. And look at that bounce. Tapped by Goldstein. Controlled by Robertson. Akers with the football. Kicks it across the ground. Nice hands. Heads up the corridor. A great effort. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Jacobs has it. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. He kicks it. Gun barrel straight.
Jacobs has a nose for goals. You wouldn't want to bet against him, even on the tightest of angles.
Deft touch from Goldstein. Cunnington with the ball. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Goal from a long way out by Goldstein. He sinks his first goal.
Goldstein has super fast reaction time. He could catch an arrow.
The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Robertson injured. I don't think he'll be coming back out. That was nasty stuff. The loose ball scooped up. Tarrant with the mighty fist. Zeeble comes away with the ball. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Willett feeds it wide. Geary taking aim. Jams it on the boot. Strong mark. 45 metres out. Boots it. Nice contested mark by Wright.
Wright has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Plenty of space for a very easy win.
Nunes pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Goldstein with the tap. Savage taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Savage puts it on the boot. Great mark under pressure. Lovely drop punt. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Works it across the ground. A solid mark from Cunnington. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Nice hands.
Weller. He's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Tarrant kicks it. Goldstein marks it. He kicks the ball. He grabs it.
Garnett with a clinical drop punt. Here's a chance for Catley. 50 metres out. A chance right here to wrest back the lead. Close call, but it's just made it for a score. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. One down by Brown. Billings, not fazed by the pressure, gets his kick away. Tapped by Garner. He picks it up. Hard time. Decisively. He collects the loose ball. He's got the football now. Lovely hand pass. Hits the man. St Kilda coach using the bench. Brown hardly provided a challenge. Garnett gathers it. Webster with the tap. He gathers the loose ball. He collects the loose ball. Intercepted by Williams.
Brown. He's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Gee, a long kick there. He takes the contested mark. He boots it. He wins the contested mark. Weller boots it. Tarrant, just the better man in that contest.
Slams it on the boot. McDonald with the mark.
McDonald got a really good footballing brain. Weller takes the mark. Sending it on its way. Billings with the mark. He slams that on the boot. Gilbert having no trouble taking that one. He gets boot to the ball. He grabs it. Nunes taking aim.
He pumped that one. Richo, your thoughts on the first quarter?
The Kangaroos will be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying to St.
A quick break and we're back at it.
Football doesn't build character, it reveals it.
Longett with the punch. A favourable bounce. Goldstein gets the ball. He has space for an easy mark. Nice drop punt. Willett takes the mark. Jams it on the boot now. Taken by Nunes. 50 metres from home. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Nunes just gets it through. He's giving it all he's got this match. That's number 3.
Nunes can definitely get some power out of his kicks, but I think this distance here will test him.
Goldstein thumps it forward. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Billings. Geary onto the ball. Hits the running man. Just fell through.
Geary can definitely get some power out of his kicks, but I think this distance here will test him.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Cleared by Longer. Squeezes on a handball. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. A long way out. Jacobs going for number 2. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? Less than 1 goal in this match. The Kangaroos still very much in it. That replay shows just how good that goal was. Smiles all round. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. He's got the footy in his hands, finding the running player. Willett working like a bricklayer who gets paid by the row. A loose ball scooped up. Nice mark there. 15 metres out. Sinclair going for number 1. St Kilda on 7 points. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. A dead straight bounce. Goldstein wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win any time soon. Kicked by Bakers. I guess it was worth a go. Clark intercepts the bouncing ball. Gives it to the running man. And the mark will be paid.
Well, the Saints have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. Atley gets the upper hand. He kicks the ball. Dunstan wins the contested ball. Robertson didn't waste the opportunity. Garner's given away the free kick.
Marked by Longer. Looks like he panicked there. The contest, no match for him. Athlete slams it on the boot. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Nice mark under pressure. Puts boot to ball. Nice hands.
North Melbourne haven't taken many marks inside their 50. They need to be more aggressive and create some room, or they'll find themselves far too behind on the scoreboard. Billings puts his boot on it. Bruce, with good strong hands, he boots it. Gilbert marks it.
Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Marked by Membry. 25 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Score for the Saints. Membry sinking his first goal. All is in readiness. The ball bouncing well. Goldstein thumps it forward. He's got the football now. And we have a ball up. Brown decisively. Tarrant tries his luck along the ground. Squeezes out a handball. Intercepted by Gilbert. Slams it on the boot. A good mark under the circumstances. 45 metres out. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. Nice work from Newnes. 4 goals and he's got it on a string. St Kilda leads by 19. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. More bounce than a dodgy check. Goldstein with the tap. Savage has the ball. Goldstein takes control of the bouncing ball. Ball up call. Goldstein nicely outclassing Brown. The ball is smothered. The spilled ball is collected. Turnick finds his man on the move. The Kangaroos coach using the bench. Well, it'll be a ball up right near the boundary line. Brown with the mighty fist. Does well to keep it in play. A rowback boots a great grab. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Kicked at goal by Higgins. Higgins goes long and gets the goal. He sinks his first goal. North Melbourne is starting to drop behind. All is in readiness. The ball bouncing well. Brown with the mighty fist. Williams onto the ball.
Well, the St Kilda coach will be grinning from ear to ear. There's nothing more pleasing for a coach than seeing a strong team cohesion and discipline, and that's been on display right up to now. St Kilda has barely coughed up a free. He kicks the ball. Good mark. Wright kicks it.
Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Cunnington with the tap. Newnes gets the ball. Deft touch from Zeeble, collected by Billings. Gets the ball free. He's a ball magnet. Puts boot to ball. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Nice contested mark by Roebuck. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. He gets above the crowd. Athlete a long way out. Shot at goal by Athlete. Athlete just manages to sink it. That's 2 in a row for the Kangaroos. North Melbourne will be trying to kill the momentum of the opposition.
Atley has so much potential, he could just be anything.
Akers with the tackle. He brings it out of the pack, and the mark will be paid.
Well, when the Saints were able to mark the ball inside their forward 50 so easily, it's no wonder they're leading this match. The Kangaroos really need to turn up the pressure. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition.
Handball short. Thompson with a low spearing kick. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. North Melbourne with a lot to think about as they trail by 7.
Part of the reason why the Saints, it's a really even, strong squad at half-time. North Melbourne are tired and the competitive edge.
Looks like the players are ready for this. Let's get started.
Champions aren't made in gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them. A desire, a dream, a vision.
Longett feeds it wide. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Strong mark by Zeeble. Gets boot to high. Great mark under pressure. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. A low stabbing kick. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. A powerful kick from Garner. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Hunter slams it on the boot. Jacobs, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. 50 metres from home. Steady hands there as he holds that one. 35 metres out. A chance to add one more to his tally. Garnett scores with a beautiful kick. He'll be happy with goal number 2. North Melbourne have scored the last 3 goals. Less than 1 goal in this match. North Melbourne still very much in it. That doesn't look too good. He must be injured. I don't think he'll be coming back out. That was nasty stuff. Jacobs pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. Jacobs goes long and gets the goal. The Kangaroos goes back in front. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. He gets his hands on the footy. Robertson with the running catch. Zeeble slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Rovac alone for the uncontested mark.
Rovac's really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Atley kicks for goal. Nice kick, just a little bit too wide, and it's bounced off the post.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Hunter claims it. Kicks it. Great grab. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Jacobs takes the mark. Shot by Jacobs. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. Jacobs getting his 4th right there.
Jacobs really wears his heart on his sleeve.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Guided down nicely by Goldstein. Has it now. Takes possession. Cunnington lobs the pass. Goldstein likes his chances for goal. That's a very well executed goal. The Kangaroos with a comfortable 3-goal lead. I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. Robertson doesn't waste that opportunity. Gets a handball away. He gets another possession. Dunstan has the ball. Billings takes the mark uncontested. Sends the Sharon on its way. Takes it well.
He's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Gilbert boots it. Good mark. Nunes lining up with the goals.
He's looking to add another. Pinpoint accuracy from Nunes. He's enjoying himself right now. He's smiling like the only shark at a shipwreck. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. There's the bounce. Hit by Longer. Tarrant gets it on the bounce. The ball in the hands of Weller is in his possession. Akers with the running catch. Longer with the shot. Longett with a massive goal. The Saints trailing by less than 2 goals. They're still in this. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Goldstein really gets onto this one. A rushed kick. Dumont picks up the bouncing ball. Superb handball. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Going for goal number 1. It's in the air. That's a goal. What a long kick. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Cleared by Longer. Like the song says, don't you just need someone to shove? Billings.
Billings, shown a lot of character with his recent performances. Atley drops the ball. He's got a handball away. Akers with the football. He gets a fist to it. It's in his possession. He boots it. He grabs it.
Weight kicking the skin off that one. Jacobs takes the mark. 35 metres out. Jacobs thumps the ball for goal. Slots it. 5 goals means you've dominated your opponent. Time for a new one. All is in readiness. More bounce than a dodgy check. Tapped by Goldstein. Robertson bumps. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Roback decisively. Webster sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Great grab. Picture perfect drop punt. Dunstan wins the marking contest.
Dunstan has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Akers boots it. Zeeble with the mark. Sending it on its way. Dunstan with good strong hands.
Jams it on the boot now. He couldn't hang on. Interception. Sends it on its way. He has space for an easy mark. Kicked by Gilbert. Longett, the better man there. Longett feeds it wide. Well, he gave it a shot. Puts the head down as he runs in. Takes that one strongly. Nunes will need to pull something special out here. Going for goal number 6. A magnificent kick right through the middle. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Here's the bounce. Good tap from Goldstein. He controls the bouncing ball. Boots it. Higgins presents and takes the mark. Higgins. Richard, what do you think about the quarter we just watched?
If North Melbourne can maintain their structures and continue playing on their terms, then this game is a foregone.
It's almost over now.
You can always rest easy knowing that you gave 100%, win or lose.
Quick hands find the running player. The Kangaroos sending out Garner. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Goldstein taps. Handballs from the tackle. Zeeble finds his man on the move. Gets boot to leather. He steadies now in front of goal. Gets boot to leather. Billings taps. Cunnington with the mighty fist. Roback made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. The Kangaroos beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 80-67. I would have expected him to nail that.
Stevens may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Sending it on its way, Dunstan with the ball. Sending it on its way, Akers marks the ball. He boots it. He gets it under pressure.
Billings sends the ball on its way. Chip kick along the wing. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. He kicks the ball out of congestion. Takes that one strongly.
Weller, he's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. Turner knocks it down. Longer with the kick. Membry takes a contested mark.
Shot by Membry. Chalked up a goal for St Kilda. St Kilda have scored the last 2 goals. 2 goals will see St Kilda in the lead. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The umpire has bounced the ball. Goldstein thumps it forward. Atley passes. He runs into the goal. Robertson bumps. The loose ball scooped up. Takes that one strongly. Works it across the ground. Strong mark. Booted by Weller. Great mark under pressure. 40 metres from home. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. Nunes goes goalward. It's true. That's number 7.
Nunes can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Robertson goes back to collect the ball. A free kick And several tick.
Goldstein is a great mark, strong overhead and on the lead. He gets boot to the ball. He gets it under pressure. Zeeble slams the ball to his boot. He gets it under pressure. He boots it. Cunnington with the mark.
Boots it. Takes it well. Akers gets a less than pretty drop putt away. Well, it puts the ball in the hands of fate. Sends it on its way. He wins the contest. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Nice contested mark by Goldstein. He kicks quickly. Cunnington presents and takes the mark. Boots it. Roback wins the marking contest. Slams it on the boot. Good mark by Waite. 50 metres from home. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. 40 metres out. Going for goal number 6. Jacobs with a great kick. 6 goals makes him a candidate for best on ground in this game. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Long it punches. Tarrant controls it. Zeeble with the mighty fist. Turnick with the ball. Choose to kick it. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster.
Webster just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Wade takes a shot. Magnificent goal.
All is in readiness. The bounce is dead straight. Longett looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. Billings passes it. Nice one too. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words. Waite gets the upper hand.
Waite has no trouble getting up on top of the packs, but sometimes he just can get his timing wrong. If he doesn't lift, I think it'll come to the stage where the coach will ask him to be a bit more disciplined in the contest. A good contested mark there. Williams kicks the ball.
Akers with the kick. Hands like dinner plates. Chips it down towards half forward. Cunnington takes the mark.
He boots it. Hartung with an easy mark.
Pumps the big skin. Great grab. Opportunity now for Jacobs. And he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. 45 metres out. Higgins going for number 2. Nice kick. This kick stretches the lead. North Melbourne by 19.
Higgins has got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game.
Goldstein taps. Athlete gets the ball. Williams gets it on the bounce. Good drop punt by Williams. Drops the mark and the Crummers are waiting. Chips it down towards half forward. It was all his.
Ross may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. He slams that on the boot. Billings marks the ball. He kicks the ball. That's a nice, strong mark. Bruce puts his boot on it. Gilbert takes the mark.
Kicks towards 50. Newnes with the mark. 30 metres from home. A 45-degree angle for this kick. He'll be happy with that. The scoreboard's starting to worry the Saints now. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce, laser straight. Bruce without a touch. The clearance by Goldstein. Akers made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Akers decisively. What a valiant effort from the Kangaroos. What were your thoughts on the match, Richard?
A few players played within themselves. Very disappointing.
The final scores at North Melbourne 98, St Kilda 85. Well, Richo, it's been a fun match. We've enjoyed that one.
Thanks, Dennis. I'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.